Hi, I'm Elaine Zhuang, and for my Lest We Forget project for History 1301 through Howard College, I will be discussing the life and legacy of Nathan Bedford Forrest. For this presentation, I will go through his childhood, decisions that catapulted him into the history books, his shortcomings, and how we should remember the man today. Nathan Bedford Forrest was a Confederate general during the American Civil War. He was a brilliant military strategist and a fierce warrior. However, he was also a slave trader and a white supremacist. Forrest is one of the most controversial figures from the Civil War era and in American history. He's admired by some for his military prowess, but he is also reviled by others for his role in the Confederacy and his proud support for slavery. To conduct my research for this project, I used Nathan Bedford Forrest, a biography by Jack Hurst. Jack Hurst is a retired newspaperman as well as a Civil War historian. Nathan Bedford Forrest was born into a poor family in Chapel Hill, Tennessee on July 13th, 1821. He had very little formal education as he dropped out of school at 16 to pursue a career as a blacksmith like his father. His father, a blacksmith and slave trader, instilled in him a sense of self reliance and a belief in the institution of slavery. Forrest later in life became a successful businessman and a prosperous planner, having owned several plantations and investing in other ventures. His business shrewdness and ruthlessness in the slave trade helped him accumulate massive amounts of wealth. His rise to prominence in Southern society was driven by his entrepreneurial spirit and his involvement in the slave trade. When the Civil War began in 1861, Forrest aligned himself with the Confederacy. His military career took off quickly as he demonstrated natural leadership qualities and was considered one of the Confederacy's most effective commanders. He was known for his boldness, aggressiveness, and tactical skill. He was soon promoted to lieutenant general and earned the nickname the Wizard of the Saddle for his natural ability with horses. How he was promoted, however, is lost to history according to the biography by Jack Hurst. Forrest's military campaigns were marked as both brilliant and brutal. He was known for his surprise attacks and his ability to move horses with both speed and precision. However, his tactics were also extremely ruthless. Some of Forrest's most notable accomplishments were that he fought in 39 battles. Some of his most famous victories were the Battle of Fort Pillow, where he ordered the massacre of surrendering black Union soldiers, and the Battle of Chickamauga, where he led a successful flanking attack. He also led the largest cavalry raid in American history. In the biography, it is stated that Forrest said, quote, "Fighting means killing." After the Civil War, Forrest returned to Tennessee and became a prominent figure in the Ku Klux Klan, a white supremacist organization that aimed to suppress African Americans and maintain white supremacy. It is stated in the biography of Forrest that when the Klan was brought to his knowledge, Forrest said, "That's a good thing, a damned good thing. We can use that to keep the inwards in their place." He served as the Klan's first Grand Wizard from 1867 to 1869. A Grand Wizard was someone who served as the Klan's leader. His involvement in the Ku Klux Klan further solidified his reputation as both a racist and a symbol of racial oppression. Forrest died in 1877 in Memphis, Tennessee. His legacy remains deeply contested and serves as a reminder of the painful history of race and relations in the United States. While his military skills and leadership qualities cannot be denied, his involvement with the Ku Klux Klan and the slave trade cannot be excused. It's important to recognize both his strengths and his shortcomings. His life story serves as a reminder of the nature of race, power, and violence in the United States. My resources for this project were Canva, which is a platform I created and recorded this presentation on, and the biography by Jack Hurst.